skills. I can't wait to show that, like, I'm not just the average middleweight. I am an elite fighter. Like, I'm not one of the best. I am the best middleweight. I believe that deep down inside of my heart. And not only that, I'm one of the best fighters that's walking this earth. Like, that's how I feel. Like, I'm an elite, top-notch fighter.
It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
Full disclaimer, I do not represent number 9 WBA contender Ian Green. I am only a boxing fan. If you want to make a fight happen with Ian Green, I am not his manager, nor am I his promoter. I'm just a disgruntled boxing fan that wants to see him get the biggest and best opportunities. If you want to make a fight with Ian Green, call the fine folks at Don King Productions. I think the lawyer's name is, Frank Gonzalez and Don King and just the whole staff there. Call them if you want to make a fight with Ian Green, but I want to make it very known right now, I am not Ian Green's promoter, nor am I his manager. It is the fine folks at Don King. That's it. The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing game's been missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. All right, so this is a bit of a special video because, as many of you may know if you follow my community posts, I did recently attend last week's WBA convention in Orlando, Florida. It was an iconic weekend. I mean, I met so many people in boxing. Shook so many hands, kissed so many babies. It was great for just myself to meet a lot of these people in the boxing world and just be part of the event. Got a lot of good content coming out from that. But one of the highlights of this whole WBA convention experience for me was being able to attend the WBA Rankings meeting, because this is the part of the convention, the week where managers, promoters, fighters themselves, representatives all congregate and they all meet to lobby for their fighters to get a higher ranking or a crack at a world title shot, right? So being that I have ambitions to one day be a boxing manager, this was a necessity for me to be at and to experience. And while I was there, and I wanted to share this with you guys because this is a True School Sports only exclusive, because there was no really film at the WBA convention ratings meeting, nor was there any audio. There was no recorded evidence that it even happened, right? So I took it upon myself during my attendance there when they got to the middleweight division, as I like the middleweight division, but the middleweight division's in a very, very weird place. You guys know that I've had many gripes with the middleweight division and the landscape of it. And being honest, I've been very disgruntled, very frustrated, very, just to be quite frankly honest, pissed off with the fact that, the number 9 contender at the WBA, Ian Green, has not been getting a fair shake. The guy has done everything he needed to do this year to be, ranked higher than he is. And yet I see guys like Danny Garcia, who's not even a middleweight, ranked above him. I see fighters like Conor Coyle, who was supposed to fight him and refused to not fight him, ranked above him. and his rankings actually decreased throughout the year, right? So I took it upon myself to speak my piece, to make my case for Ian Green, because I feel like, he's been getting marginalized by the boxing world. He's been getting looked down upon by the WBA rankings. I think he should be higher than he is. And I had to really go up there and say my piece, speak my piece. And, when I was up there, I made my case very clearly, very respectfully, very concisely. I didn't want to step on the toes of the number one contender, Michael Zarafa, because he's been waiting for a long time himself to get a title shot. But I had to make my case for Ian Green. And in doing so, in making my case for Ian Green, I actually wound up getting the attention of Samson Lukowitz, Dave Benavidez' manager and whatnot. Now, obviously, I'm not a representative of Ian Green. I'm just a disgruntled boxing fan with a YouTube platform who's not afraid to speak in front of the most influential eyes and people in the boxing industry. I'm not afraid to move in a room full of, top people. Like Jay-Z said, can you move in a room full of vultures? Well, I feel like I can. I got no fear in my heart because the Lord didn't give your boy BT in True School, a spirit of fear. So what you guys are about to hear is the audio of me going up to the WBA Rankings Committee in front of a pretty big audience at the rankings meeting and petitioning for Ian Green to get a higher ranking from his number 9 position to, potentially be elevated up in the rankings, or to fight someone like Amber Williams, because, Ian Green is the WBA Continental Americas champion. Amber Williams is the WBA Internationals champion. So they both have regional belts from the WBA, and I think that fight makes a lot of sense. But nonetheless, I've been yapping too much. I'm doing way too much talking. Here's the audio. Feel free to leave your comments down below, and definitely take the time to learn Ian Green's story. He's had a great 2023, and I think he's one of the best middleweights in the world. And I want you guys to get to know him more and definitely support him throughout his journey, because he's one of the middleweights that's doing his job and doing it at a high level. So without further ado, here's the audio, me, the WBA Rankings Committee, and Samson Lukowitz going back and forth on rankings and making fights happen. Here you go. Wait. No. Middleweight. I want to say something. This division? For this division, yeah, for this division. So, I wanted to talk on behalf of Ian Green, your number 9 contender in the middleweight division. He is your current WBA Continental Americas champion, and he's defended the belt twice. Once against Alex Castro in one of the best middleweight fights of the year. He was undefeated. He beat him. And then this past December 2nd, he stopped Vaughn Alexander, who's never been stopped at the weight. He gave Johnny Beck, the current unified champion, a tough fight in his 4-pro fight. Ian's your number 9 contender, but you have guys like Danny Garcia, who's not really a middleweight above him. You have Connor Coyle, who was in negotiations to fight him, but refused to not fight him ranked above him. So I would like to petition for Ian to potentially fight maybe your international champion like Amber Williams, or maybe someone just above him. Just increase the ranking, because he's done his part this year as one of the most active and quality middleweights in the sport.
Excuse me, what was your name?
Brendan Taylor.
Thank you, brother.
By the way, if you want to fight Michael Williams from Brazil,
Michael Williams.
I represent it.
Okay.
So you can talk to me.
Okay, I'll talk.
You must make.
No, it's my fight too.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
He fought last week over here.
He's 14-0, 11 KOs.
15-0.
15-0. Okay, I don't know much about Michael Williams, but I feel Ian Green should be getting.
No, but if you want it, I can make the fight.
I think Ian should be getting the bigger names in the division, because anybody who's stopping Vaughn Alexander.
Don't insult my Brazilian. It's a big name in Brazil.
In Brazil, but we in the USA. Ian deserves those names.
No problem.
So, Amber Williams, someone like that. I know Zarafa's been waiting for a long time, so we don't want to step on his toes, because I believe in the ranking system. But just a higher ranking than 9 for Ian Green would suffice going into 2024. Thank you.
BT.
DKP, he signed with Don.
Yeah, he signed with Don. But he signed with Don, but he signed with Don. I don't represent him. I want Ian to get a shot. He deserves it. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. For more great boxing content just like this video, click right here and make sure you subscribe. Much love from sunny South Florida.